My name is Renzo Montiuti, and I'm blessed to be the host of this YouTube channel. In this channel, I go all over the state of Florida and we look at investment properties, resale homes, and new construction homes, just like the one we have behind me today. This property is going to feature 3 bedrooms with 1 flex room, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,280 square feet of under air living space. It's going to feature a 2-car garage. And my personal favorite thing about this property is that it is situated on 1 acre of land, my friends. This acre is also a completely cleared acre, so you're gonna have all the space you need ready, available for you to create the experiences that you are looking to create. Now, this home is situated in an area called Citrus Hills, Florida. Now, whenever you're looking in Central Florida for a property with over an acre of land or an acre of land, if you're not looking in Ocala, I'm always gonna recommend 3 different places. The first one is gonna be Beverly Hills, Florida. The second one is gonna be Citrus Hills, Florida. And the next one is gonna be Inverness, Florida. All 3 of these places are gonna be within 20 minutes of each other, and they all have similar but also slightly different ambiances. Here in Citrus Hills, you're gonna notice a lot more custom designed homes and more cleared land. In Beverly Hills, you're gonna have a little bit more nature. You're gonna have more standing trees. And then in Inverness, you're gonna have a little bit of a mix of both, but half-acre lots at a little bit of a more affordable price. So today, this Citrus Hills home is gonna be an incredible option for you to look at if you've ever been considering a home here in Central Florida. Now, at the end of the video, I'm gonna break down all of the finances you need to know about this property, the price, the taxes, the HOA, what comes with the HOA. And then I'm also gonna talk about how you can calculate what you can afford on a home just by using your calculator and simple numbers. Let's get started. So, first thing I wanna mention is that this property is featured on a very, very quiet and beautiful street. Right now, we're outside, it's about 7:30 p.m. and all we can hear is birds, and we have the beautiful sun setting right to the west of us. Now, here in front of us, we have a builder that has came into all 3 of the Beverly Hills, Citrus Hills, and Inverness area, and today they have a special property that I'm excited to feature. Right here we have the side-facing 2-car garage that we're gonna take a look at a little bit later in the video, and then we're also gonna have this modern exterior and architecture coming with this property. We're also gonna have this nice little covered patio space here at the front, so if you like to have that cup of coffee, if you like to have that morning tea, this is gonna be a perfect spot for you. Let's get inside. Now, stepping into the home, before we go and take the grand tour, I want you to understand a few things about this property. One, we're gonna have 10-foot ceilings here in the foyer area, and then we're gonna have 9-foot ceilings in the living space. Second thing is that we're also gonna have luxury vinyl plank in all areas of the home except for a few of the bedrooms. For anybody not familiar, LVP is luxury vinyl plank, and it's scratch resistant and waterproof. Now, let's get started. Right over here, as soon as you step in the property, you're gonna have our one and only flex room. Now, this is an oversized room as well. You're gonna have a nice double window facing the north side of the home. You're gonna have 4 recessed LED lights, and you are gonna have the wiring if you do wanna create a fan fixture or an extra light fixture here in the middle of the room. This room is about 14 by 12 feet, just to give you a perspective on the size, and we have these beautiful French doors. Right outside of the flex room, we're gonna have a half bathroom. This is gonna be the one and only powder room of this property, and it's gonna be able to be used by all of your guests, your family, your friends that are here temporarily. This is gonna be your laundry room, washer and dryer, and then here you also have the hookup if you wanna create an extra sink here. And then we're also gonna have a nice skylight to bring in that natural light into the property. As we continue through, right over here, we're gonna have a nice linen closet for extra space. And now we're here in the gathering room. Now, whenever you look for a home, the gathering room, the kitchen is really where most of the time is gonna be spent. That's why open floor plans have been so popular over the past couple years, is because everybody can be in the same place at once. Here in this home, this is ample amount of space that you could possibly need if you're looking to have a family of 4, 5, 6, 7 people here. This is where you're gonna be able to set up your nice lounge area where you're gonna have your couches, your seating area, your rugs, your table, and then you're gonna be able to set up your TV if that's something that you desire. Right over here next to us, we're gonna have our kitchen that is gonna be facing into the gathering space. You're gonna have a nice oversized island with beautiful quartz countertop, nice farmhouse sink, 2 lights coming from right above, and over here you're gonna have where your refrigerator is gonna be fitted. That is also coming with the property. Down below you're gonna have your dishwasher, and right behind me we're gonna have our stove. These are all Samsung appliances and are gonna be upgraded appliances coming with this beautiful property. You're gonna have nice shaker cabinets as well with really soft clothes. Right over here, we're gonna have our pantry space. So for all of your stored food, it's gonna go right over here. Then this is gonna be our mudroom area. And now we step into the garage. Now this is a side-facing garage again, just wanna mention that. And you are gonna have your 2-car garage space, but you're also gonna have this extra little flex space over here. So if you wanted to create that experience, or if you wanted to create a little workshop, this is gonna be a perfect place to do so. And one of the biggest things is whenever you guys want to spend time in a garage and spend time working in a garage, it is so beneficial having a window, especially a big window that's gonna bring in light, natural light. So this is something really cool and unique that the builders put on in this home. So now we're gonna go across. Let's get into the master bedroom. Stepping into the master bedroom, we're gonna transition from the luxury vinyl plank into the cozy carpet, double window facing the south side of the home, overlooking the beautiful green acre that you have here in Citrus Hills. You're gonna have a nice skylight as well, and that's really where you wanna set your bed, right under this skylight. Over here you can have your TV set up, and then if you follow me, we're gonna transition from the cozy carpet into the nice scattered ceramic tile. You're gonna have your double sink with the quartz countertop. This builder does things a little specifically. They don't put mirrors in and until they kind of get closer to contract or closing times. Right over here, you're gonna have your private toilet. And then here, you're gonna have your doorless shower with Subway ceramic backsplash. Right in here, we're gonna have our cozy carpet again with the closet space. And yeah, it's a pretty big closet. It gives you enough space for all the things that you need. And you can also create some shelving or cabinet space down below if you need it. Now, as we step outside of the master, we're gonna go across the home one more time. So we're now in the southeast corner. We're gonna go to the southwest corner. And on our way there, this is gonna be the dining room area. You're gonna have your nice chandelier coming from above. This can easily fit 8, maybe 10 people. And this is gonna be perfect to house that Thanksgiving, that Christmas, that birthday dinner right here. And of course, you got your beautiful window to look out into the backyard. So once we come to this space, we're gonna have a bedroom over there, a bedroom over there, and a bathroom right in the middle. Let's go this way. This is gonna be 11 by 11 feet, this bedroom, just to give you a perspective on the size. You're gonna have one nice light coming from above, 2 double windows to give you that natural light and the space. And then you're also gonna have your walk-in closet right over there. We'll get back to this bathroom in just a second. Now stepping across, this is gonna be a similar sized room, similar finishes, except the only big difference is that you're gonna have a window facing the west side of the home instead of south facing. So this is gonna be looking out closer into the garage space, and then that is gonna be your walk-in closet. Now this bathroom is gonna be similar finishes that you saw in the master and the powder room, but the only difference is you're gonna have a tub instead of a walk-in shower, Subway backsplash, and all the finishes are pretty much the same from there. Now my favorite part, guys, let's go outside and take a look at this land. As a Floridian, you know when grass was just freshly cut, you just smell it. And the smelling is so refreshing. It makes you a little nostalgic from when you were a kid, because every Saturday morning you'll hear that lawnmower going off and you just want to sleep, but man, they just cut the grass, it smells good. Here's a covered patio space, my friends. This is gonna be perfect. Set up your outdoor grill. You got some recessed LED lighting. You do have 2 hookups, so if you do want to get those fans in here, get a little bit more air circulation, it's going to be something you can do back here. But let me know in the comments, what are you doing with this distribution of space here in the covered lanai? What are you going to do with it? Are you screening this in or leaving it open? Tell me what your plans would be with a covered lanai like this. And then if you look this way, I think land speaks for itself. You know, if you're anything like me, when I picture myself with wife and kids and a family, I'm gonna have a big piece of land, and we're probably gonna have chickens. I'm gonna definitely get some mango trees, definitely gonna get some avocados back here, non-GMO of course. Make it happen, have a little garden, cook some fresh food. Also creating a little bit more of an experience. You know, this is beautiful, but you also have a lot of space to create a pool, create an in-law unit, you can create an extra 2-car garage back here. Definitely something that's gonna make a big difference, but is a very low cost, is just creating a little fire pit area, right? And a little walkway, maybe with some travertine tiles. So there's a lot of opportunity back here. You already have your white fencing back there, and everybody in this community is just at peace. Everybody's relaxed, everybody's friendly. Nobody's looking for problems. And you really get that energy. You know, when you go into a community, or you go into someone's house, or you just feel a certain energy, this feels good. This feels attractive. So guys, let's get inside. I'm gonna get you some numbers, get you some valuable information, and also tell you a little bit about how realtors like myself can help you negotiate an amazing deal on a property. Let's go. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the tour. And first and foremost, I'd love to get your feedback on this property. Click the comment section and let me know what you think about this property, what you like about it, what would you do to it. I'd love to hear your feedback, and I'd love to communicate with you guys and understand a little bit of how you guys see this property and what you think about it. First and foremost, I want to get into the finances on this property. Taxes, you're going to be looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000. Whenever you buy a new construction home, let's just go ahead and say this house is built in 2024. You're only gonna pay taxes on the land for this year. Next year is when you're gonna pay taxes on the actual property and the land. And the purchase price of this home is $495,000. Now, I've worked with this builder in the past, and with every client, I always try to negotiate the best possible deal for my buyers, or if I'm working with sellers, I always try and negotiate the best possible deal for them as well. In this situation with builders, sometimes I can get 5 to 10K if maybe it's been sitting on the market a little bit longer than typical. Maybe it's 60, 90 days on the market. But for the most part, you know, they're selling at value pretty quickly as well. In terms of if you were looking to finance a house like this, I'd say, hey, let's get your closing costs covered, because that'll go a really long way. Now, let's say you were interested in buying a home like this, or any property, you know, at this price point at $495, we're slightly outside of the FHA limit, which is around $450,000, $460,000. So I'd recommend going conventional if you could. To go conventional, you need a 660 credit score at the minimum, but you're gonna have to pay some points to get what the current market interest rate is. In order to get the current market interest rate, which is as of today was 6.8 for conventional loans, you have to have over a 740 credit score. So you can get approved with a 660, but you're not gonna get the best rate unless you're at a 740 or above. So something really important to consider there. A conventional loan, if you're buying this as a primary residence, you can put it with 5% down. So let's just go ahead and do a little bit of math here. So $495 and 5%, that's gonna be right under $25,000 for a down payment. Again, I could negotiate closing costs for you, at least get you some sort of credit. So you only have your down payment and maybe some extra mortgage points that you need to worry about. I wanna touch up a little bit about how you can calculate your purchase budget. Let's just go ahead and say you're a couple. You're married and you both have an income of $50,000 per year. So what we're gonna do is, first and foremost, we're gonna do 50,000 plus 50,000, that's $100,000, right? Next, what we're gonna do is divide that by 12. Divided by 12, you're making a household income about $8,333 per month gross, okay? This is gross, not net, before taxes, okay? From there, we're gonna divide that by 2. That's gonna give us $4,166. Why do we need to divide that by 2? Great question. The reason being is your banks don't wanna lend you more than 50% of your monthly income because they know you still have to buy food, you still have to pay utilities, you still have to pay for gas in your car. You have a lot of different things that you need to pay for. So they're gonna allow you around 50%. I'm not gonna get too technical, but you also, from this number, from 50% of your gross monthly income, you need to subtract your monthly debts. Let's say you have a car payment for $300, more realistic. Let's say you have credit card payments of $200 and you have a boat payment for $100. That's a total of $600, right? So we're gonna subtract 50% of our gross monthly income by $600. So $4,166 minus 600, we're at 3,566. We got one more thing to do, and we're gonna divide this by 0.007. And you're gonna end up with $509,000. Give or take $20,000 to $30,000, but this is what you can afford in terms of purchase budget. Of course, you don't have to spend that much, but that's gonna give you a really good understanding of how you can understand your finances today and how that reflects in terms of purchase budget. Now, my friends, if you wanna get a little more technical, what I want you to do is reach out to my team and we can help you just get a good understanding of what you can do in this market. So if there is anybody interested, feel free to reach out to us. We have a few different ways that you can connect with us. The first way is through phone number. The second way is going on our website at themonteutgroup.com. You can fill out your information and we'll get back to you right away. And then the last way is you can email us and we can email you back and go back and forth that way. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. And if you do like this content, I got some other videos that are just some other beautiful homes. Feel free to go back to some of the past content, but for now, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.